Folks, today I want to talk to you today about rigging up a crawler hook harness to tie on various baits like spoons and such, which I end up doing, pulling off a treble hook, tying a crawler harness rig. But basically what I've done is I've tied a hook on the end of this piece of line, which is a 12-pound test, and basically run through the eye twice. You can tie what we call a fisherman's knot or a polymer knot. What I'll do next then is I'll go to the other end of my tag line, and I'm gonna thread. This is an octopus hook. I'm gonna thread it on here. I'm gonna run it down. I like to keep my my hooks about so far apart for crawlers, and what I'll do is grab that with the line running underneath. I'll wrap this about 8 times on the back side of the eye so that hook runs nice and straight. I'll wet it a little bit because wetting it really cinches it up. I take my tag end and then I'll run that through the eye of the hook again. It's really simple because basically what you've done is you've created a crawler harness hook, which is really easy to tie and cheap. So there's my crawler harness hook, and what I will do then, just for a different look, if I want to put these onto a spoon, I'll run this through, tie it onto the to my split ring. Generally what I like to do is keep some length just so that that crawler harness is running nice and straight behind it, and it kind of acts as a flasher, which we'd use on Lake Michigan, but you can do this with any type of spoon. Actually, if I turn this around, it'll get a little better look here, and just adjust your length accordingly. Tie onto your split ring. I usually hook the crawler in like the 4th ring on the head of the crawler, and then hook the second hook into the collar on the crawler. But basically you're creating a bait here with a flasher on the front. Choose all your different color spoons or other types of baits, and you can either run a single hook or a double hook, run a leech, or run a crawler off the back end of it. So that's just a little fishing tip we do. It's a cheap, economical way to tie a crawler harness rig. So this is Terry with Ultimate Outdoors Radio and Great River Guide Service. Enjoy your fishing.